I'm your host, Iris. Welcome to my podcast, The Industrial, where we're giving industry professionals the platform that they deserve to talk about what it really means to be in their industry. This is all in hopes for customers and clients to learn to understand and respect their roles better. So today, I have a special guest, host Valcin. Don't mess it up. Say it right. So you can go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us what industry you're in.
Indeed. First and foremost, before I do that, I want to say thank you for creating this platform.
You're welcome.
I know it's not easy, but we appreciate what you do. Absolutely. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is host Valcin. I'm not only the host, I am your host. I am MC. So I bring the joy, the happiness, the energy to whatever event that you have. Boom, shakalaka, boom. That's it.
Don't steal my podcast now. I'm like, hold on. I'm the host, guys.
I'm just here.
Alrighty.
It's your world.
I saw that. I was like, well, dang, I gotta step it up. Okay, so can you tell everybody why you chose hosting?
Hosting, I mean,
or if it chose you.
I think it chose me because I always love people, love music, love the spotlight, and when I first started, it was my manager pretty much that saw something in me. Sometimes you don't really see it. Somebody else will see it in you and they let you know what's going on.
Yep.
I was at my church, and every time they had a play, I was the guy that's doing the play, I was directing service, I was doing this, I was doing that. And then one time one of her friends said, "Hey, Valcin, you always talking, you always want to say something. Just announce the people that's walking on the wedding." So which is the bridesmaids and everything like that. I said, "Say no more."
That's easy.
Right. So I did that. And then somebody else asked me again. And my manager right now, Varsity ep3, I appreciate you. I thank you. You are everything to me. Yes. And basically, she said, "Hey, we could make money out of this." I was like, I was just doing this for fun.
Right.
I was just loving it. And then she's like, "I'll take care of the business side. Just keep being you."
Has she done this before?
As in management?
Yeah.
No.
Wow, that's interesting. That's crazy.
That was 8 years ago, so she has experience now. The best manager ever, period.
Booker, right? Well, don't take her from him, but yeah, when he's not booked, you can use her.
Indeed.
All right, so that's really cool because I always talk to people and we're always talking about how making something that makes you happy make you money.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, are you even working? Because it's like, I'm having so much fun. It's something I love. It's something I do on a regular basis. And now it's making me money. And now I'm happy. Like, well-rounded. Because I'm getting the money I need. And I'm getting the experience and the love and the interactions and all that stuff that I love. Like, I yearn for. That's me. I don't know if you yearn for that stuff.
Absolutely.
Because I do here. So, the interactions are not quite the same. But you meet people every day. All the experiences are different. All the stories are amazing. So I can imagine. But I think that's dope that she saw something that you didn't see in yourself.
Right.
And that's usually how it works. We don't know our blessings and skills as much as we should be paying attention to. Misconceptions. Those are big in every industry. Somebody always thinks, "Oh, you just this," and "Oh, you just that," and "Oh, you're just of this."
Yeah.
Tell me what you feel like your biggest misconception. Either you've heard people say to you directly or around you, or even maybe you thought about yourself going into the industry.
I think people don't understand what goes behind it. They don't see the preparation.
Yeah.
They think I just grab the mic and start speaking. Even to my clients, they said, "I'm going to book you, do whatever you want." No, I need a program. I need something to go by. It makes sense because I'm big on prepping prior. I go by the 5 P's in my whole entire life. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I'm going to say it to the people again. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Meaning, I'm in the shower, I'm thinking about the bride and groom's name. But you can't mess that up.
And I've been to weddings and stuff where the names were messed up, and I'm like, it's Jessica. Why? How did you call her Melissa? What the heck, did you read it?
Right.
No, so that,
it's
funny, but it's like it happens.
Indeed. And you have different clientele, different people, different background, and you have to mentally prepare yourself. But if you know what you're talking about, if you're being yourself, then it just becomes easier to know the program, so on and so forth, and so on, pretty much, So yeah, people don't think we practice or prepare.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, how do you practice just going on the dance floor? But there's so much, because I wouldn't think that obviously we know you have to remember these people's names, but I'm not thinking like you're gonna practice it. But it's like, if you talk to people so much throughout the day and throughout your life, and you have so many different clients, of course you have to practice.
And pronunciation too.
Different.
There's so many backgrounds, so many cultures. They have different spelling, different names. You gotta get familiar with it for sure. That's
dope. Because who's thinking about that? I'm sure none of you guys knew, so don't act like y'all were hip and I'm the only one that didn't know about it. Okay, so another question I had was about non-minority events, so to speak. So like if you're doing an event for, I don't do the whole Caucasian thing, guys. It's just white and black and all that other stuff. So please bear with me. Nobody get offended. But like if you're doing an event for like white clients versus black or Hispanic, whatever, do you feel like you have to like change a little bit more? Like, or is it something where you're like, this is who I am. I'm going to bring myself because y'all see my work. You saw this, you saw that. That's why you guys booked me. So this is who you're getting. Or do you feel like, okay, let me bring it down a notch?
Two things. Always be yourself. Okay. When I walk in the room, I'm myself. Confident, positive, great energy. However,
extreme energy. This one.
Indeed. Because I always tell my team, you bring the people the energy. If you wait to get fed from them, you're not gonna have the energy. Some people, they come in, they tired, they hungry. Right. They want to get out of there.
Or they've been driving for hours to get to the location.
Long day coming from work and all that. So you have to feed them the energy. Secondly, is being relatable. You have to know who the crowd is. Right. So I ask, what is the culture? Who I'm going to be hosting to. Right. And for you to relate to them. So it's not really changing myself. It's pretty much adjusting. Yeah. If they Haitian, I should know how to dance compile a little bit. I should know some Haitian words, because I'm Haitian, But if, let's say, they Spanish, you should be able to say a little, como estas,
So do you actually, like, go and learn certain words and stuff?
Because all it takes is, like, 2-3 words.
Right. So people could be like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And learn the music, learn the culture, and just being relatable. That's the answer, for sure.
So what if you did, like, have you done like an Indian wedding or anything?
I have. They actually purchased an Indian outfit for me.
Oh, that's amazing.
Absolutely. But if I haven't done that before, I would definitely purchase it myself. Yeah. Just to relate. If I'm doing an African wedding, normally they would change outfits. Last time I had a Haitian and Nigerian wedding, I had a Haitian bow tie. And then when they switched to the African outfit, I had my African attire. Shout out to my wife. My wife is Nigerian. I love you.
Well, see, Nigeria.
Indeed. So
that's how he knew how to get dressed for that wedding.
Indeed. You gotta relate. Relate. Indeed.
So I would never. I'm super excited about this interview, guys. All the other interviews, I feel like those were my closer friends, so we already talk about what they do and their misconceptions and all that stuff. But this, I'm like, I have no idea. I don't know what hosts do. I'm on the same page as you guys right now, so I'm just like, wow, like. To think that you put so much time and energy into kind of like market research. Like you're researching, you're doing your background information just to figure out how to make this a positive experience. Because most of the events that you do are probably big experiences for people, like life-changing weddings, baby showers, graduations. Those are all major events in anybody's life. So you're bringing an extra flavor to their already. So it's kind of like, it's a lot of pressure for you.
It is. It's not easy. Yeah. I still get nervous.
You do?
I've been doing this for 8 years. I still get nervous. I tell myself, once I stop being nervous, I don't want to do it anymore. The reason I'm nervous is because I want to make sure it's a success. Yeah. I want it to be successful because it's on me. Right. A host could either make or break your event.
I've seen some. I've seen some where I'm like, is he talking again? Why is he up there?
Indeed. So yeah, for sure.
But you don't realize how important something is until you see someone who's great at it. And I'm not just saying it because he's on the podcast. Un poquito.
Ideas.
My mother's Spanish.
Yes.
But I'm dead serious. Like, you can't compare something to something unless you've seen it at its highest potential. So
Indeed.
Thank you for helping me be able to figure out you're not great. You could be better, but you could just go to his coaching academy.
I do. Should I plug that in real quick? I do have a coaching. It's called the Hosting Academy, July 16th. Definitely connect with me under host Valcin. I promise you, I'm gonna show you what it takes. I'm gonna give you the foundation, what it takes to be a better host that you probably are right now. But there's always room for improvement. So July 16th, I promise you, will definitely get you right for sure.
See,
this is the second year.
Second year, going on many more. What's one thing that you think or people don't know about you?
Well, I tell you, I like that question. Most people don't know I don't drink.
What? So everybody's like, I know for sure he's lit.
Right.
I saw the red cup. Right. That was water, guys.
It might be ginger ale, it might be pineapple juice,
anything
water,
but
lemon. But yeah, the thing is, I'm on the table. I'm picking up a chair. I'm going crazy. I'm doing all this. Then, oh my God. They be like, make sure you drink some water. How you getting home? I'm like, what are you talking about? This is just me. I just love what I do.
Yeah.
And that's how I get drunk, I guess, from just the excitement.
Right.
That's my drunkenness or whatever. I don't judge anyone for drinking. It's just that's not what I do.
Right.
But yeah, most people think I drink.
Because I've seen him in action. And I'm like, I never assumed that you were drinking. I was just like, this man is crazy. Not crazy but how did he get? Why is he jumping? What the heck did he just do? That's my reaction the whole time. So I can only imagine people that are like, what?
Yeah, most
they know what they paid for.
Indeed.
So you don't have to be lit to perform, guys. Let's talk about pricing. So
that's easy.
I talk to people about pricing all the time. He said it's easy. You hear that? Yeah. I talk to people about pricing all the time and I wasn't sure if it's just our community that is so hard, but I feel like pricing is always this I don't know how to charge people. I don't know if my clients are going to pay this or whatever the questions are that people have. So why did you just tell me it's easy?
Ultimately, this is your own business. You're the brand. You work hard for this. So you have to know your worth. Once you know your worth, whatever you're asking, that's what it is. Yeah. Do I want to help a cousin, a family member? I can do that because this is my business. Right. However, it is a business. Right? I tell you, the people that should be supporting you more are the one that's probably crying about the pricing. The family members, the one that you went to school with. Oh, yeah, I know you. No, if you know me, if you're my family member, you should be the first one paying. You should have seen my growth from the beginning and been so proud of me that you're willing to pay full price. Indeed. At least willing. Absolutely. And if I turn you down, then we could, Absolutely. When you're first starting a business, yes, are you able to get some guidance from people to get an idea? Yeah. Absolutely, because we're all learning from each other. However, the ultimate decision is with you. Yeah. This is the price. You know your worth, and that's it. What was your worst experience with giving a price to somebody, or do you just that's what it is? I mean, I have a big heart. I have a big heart. Sometimes that's our downfall. Yeah, indeed. So my manager, I also have an assistant. Naomi, you're amazing, the best assistant ever. Absolutely, I appreciate what you do. Thank you so much. So they always on me hey, send them to the website. Send them to the website. Contact. Right, because what it is when they start talking to me. Oh, yeah, you do care for me. Oh, yeah, you did this back in the day for me and things like that. So I always get caught up. But as you grow, as you mature, as you understand and have you believe in what you're doing more, you say, yeah, this is the price. Yeah. You get stronger. Thank you. Indeed. Yeah. It was nice meeting you if you don't want to pay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to get there. I'm going to be watching some of your videos. You will, for sure. It's hard. For sure. You have to be willing to lose. Yes. To gain. And I think one thing, because I'm just going into my career full time. I've been doing hair since I was probably
12.
Mm-hmm.
I kid you not. Working in a salon as a braider
Yeah.
at 14, 15. So I've been in the game,
Mm-hmm.
but this is my first time like just doing hair.
Congrats.
No, it's not my side hustle, all that stuff.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
So I'm excited, but as I was saying in one of my other interviews,
Mm-hmm.
I'm now realizing what time is money means.
Yeah.
Because before when you're working up, you know, you're full time and you have something on the side, it's like, oh, you don't have to pay me right now. Or, you know, you could give me half. Or
everything
now
matters.
I'm like, excuse.
Everything matters.
Like, did you leave? Because I don't remember you paying yet. Oh, I'm gonna.
No.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's so real to me,
Yeah.
and I appreciate you having such comfort and ease to say like know your worth, because that's something that we know our worth, but it's hard to like execute it to the client, because then like you said, we're talking to them directly and it's like, I do remember that last time you picked my son up from school and I appreciate it. Right. Like, but I thought I paid you back. Like, I don't know what's going on. So know your worth, people. That's at the top of every entrepreneur or just business. Working for somebody as well. Know your worth. Get that raise. Charge your prices. Go up. Whatever you have to do. So I want to talk about your growth. You said you were doing this for 8 years. Like what, like experience wise, like do you feel like you just grew every time you did another event? Like is that how you grew to realize like, oh, I need to change this? Or what do you feel like you needed to change? Or like what did you learn from yourself from 8 years ago to this person you are now?
That's a beautiful question. There's so many things I could say. But every time that I host, I see the growth. Because there will be a different mistake. Yeah. And we can't tell you're making mistakes, right? Let me tell you, usually that happened when I was in New York. The DJ had the bride and groom first dance, but he didn't have the bride and groom walking in intro song. Right? Usually I check that. I even tell my team, like, hey, make sure you check with the DJs. You're not with the DJ though. No, I wasn't. Okay. I wasn't. I do have my own DJ for sure on the team. However, that person I didn't get a chance to talk to. Okay. Right? So I'm like, okay, I'm about to call the bride and groom. He's like, yeah. He's like, I don't know the song. I was like, what? So right now, improv. I'm over it. Like, he's downloading the song right now. So now you have to keep the audience occupied. Exactly. So things like that haven't happened in years, you know, so it keeps you humble. It keeps you on your toes to understand that you're going to continue to learn as you go. Right. You know, and understand that the show must go on mindset. Because you can't ruin this person's experience because somebody forgot to download some music. And he's human. He's amazing. He's amazing. But I had people standing up. Or am I going to say, sit down, let's download? Give us a second. Right. I can't do that. I can't do that. So you get better daily. And I tell my team that. I wanted to shout out my team. VE Entertainment. You guys are amazing. It's a bunch of wonderful, talented, loving, energetic hosts in Boston. We from Boston, but we travel all over the world. We have there's 7 of us right now. July 16th of last year, I had 13 candidates, and I chose about 6 from them. Okay. From that team, you know, and now we have a team. We have an empire, and they are killing it out there. Amazing. And that's only 1 year down. And yeah, indeed. So I can imagine what 5 years is going to look like. No limits, no boundaries. So I would love for you to touch that, like. What made you decide to create a space, a platform to teach other people to do what you're doing? And how did you think it was going to be a success? Do you think there were going to be other hosts that were interested, or did you feel like it was like, I'm just going to try it, or have people come to you like, yo, I'm really interested in what you do? Like, what made that idea come? For me, wisdom is nothing if it's not shared. Right. It's like if you have it, you can't. I didn't have someone that was training me how to be a host. Nobody showed me what's the step, the things not to do, the things to do. Nobody had that. I didn't have the foundation. I was just keep making mistakes and learning from that. I said, I want to do that. Right. I want to teach people how to go about it. I can't teach you energy. but I could teach you how to pronunciate. I could teach you how to walk a room.
Okay.
I could teach you how to go about things, you know. And you gotta come to the class to know. I didn't want to tell you everything.
I'm gonna be there. You guys gotta be there too.
But yeah, so it's like I said, you know what? I need to create a class.
Yeah.
Then again, there were times where I said I'm already booked.
Right.
I was tired of saying that.
Okay.
Now
I can't split myself up.
Right. So now I had a way of helping my clients, saying, "Hey, I'm not available. However, I have a teammate that would be great for this event for you." You know, I would just give the money to somebody else or give the gig to somebody else.
Right.
But now I keep it in the house.
Right.
And yeah, so that's one of the two reasons I really did this. And then I want to build myself, and I know I wanted to be my own boss. I did not want to work for a 9 to 5 all my life.
Yep.
I left my job 2 years mentally. I used to work at Prime Acura, #1 Acura in New England, New York, for 5 years. I was there for about almost 8 years.
Wow.
Right. You know,
so you were there the whole time you were doing the hosting?
Okay. I would just sell a car, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then run and host. And
that's exhausting.
It's very exhausting because sometimes the customers, they come in, they act like they walk on water. I don't owe you anything.
Right.
You know, they're so disrespectful sometimes. I love them, but the way they talk to you mentally is draining.
Yeah.
However, once I get the mic, I gotta shift it.
Yeah.
I gotta shift it, you know?
That's something people don't realize.
Yeah, right. That's another thing. But to go back to the question is, I know I had a bigger goal. I had a bigger plan. So this is why, you know, I'm able to create this platform for other hosters, DJs, decorators. You know, I'm giving gigs to decorators, DJs, and hosts and everything like that.
Okay, hope you guys are listening. Stay connected, build those relationships.
Indeed.
But so it's exciting to hear because I think people don't realize how much entrepreneurs especially, but people that are in different industries are willing to provide a service.
Yeah.
And providing a service isn't just like, oh, I'm clearing my schedule to come to your event and host at your event. Providing a service is something as simple as I need to create an empire because I can't split myself up. And now people love me so much, I don't even have time to give all these different people because I'm booked and busy.
Yeah.
But how can I expand myself? Yeah. Oh, let me teach people to do what I do so that I don't have to say no. Yeah. Do you feel like your team is as wild as you are?
They wild.
I can't take it.
They're amazing. Absolutely.
Wild in a good way.
Crazy. They're crazy. When we get together, it's a celebration.
I'm afraid.
We had a Christmas party. Just us. You know, the gift exchange and not Secret Santa, but we did where you take what is that called? Yankee swap?
Oh yeah.
They're amazing. We had a great time. We went bowling. We go bowling together.
And this is only 1 year of you doing this.
One year, you know, but it's just a sense of family. You know, it's just not hosting. You know, if we hosting something, if we're doing something, we invite each other. We're very supportive. We motivate each other. And then we have a group chat. The chat be going crazy. Right.
So do you guys feed ideas off of each other also?
All the time.
Okay.
So every Monday.
Because you're always learning from somebody.
Oh yeah, every Monday. So what we do, we basically call VE Entertainment Tea. Any negative thing that happened, how did you handle it? How could you handle it better? And so we teach each other from there.
So this is what I'm talking about because this is crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was I didn't know there was a team. I didn't know there were meetings. I didn't know all this stuff was happening, but this is all for customer satisfaction and experience, ultimately. And people will still look at you and say, but you're just a host. Like all you do is go on the dance floor with a mic. And then look at all the stuff you just said that you do that I didn't have an idea that you do. Yeah,
I mean, they have to experience it. Sometimes when someone say they don't know me, I get excited.
Really?
I love it. I love failure. And you don't know me? Awesome. I need to do better. I need to promote better. Yeah. I need to explain myself better. That's how I see it. That's how I take it.
You're like, I didn't get that corner. I got to circle around, and you're gonna find me the next time.
Yeah. Indeed. If I host an event for you, you're gonna remember me. That's my mindset. Yeah.
I know. That's how I remember
my mindset. That's my mindset for sure. Sure. If I host an event tonight and I get one person from that event, I did my thing.
Right. So now there's great preparation, but there's also balance. Oh yeah. Now you said that you worked at Acura, and you did hosting.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that was a little bit of
craziness.
When are you seeing your family? When are you spending time?
Yeah.
So, and the reason why I bring this up is because sometimes people are super selfish.
Yeah.
Not sometimes. A lot of times.
It's facts.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
We're super selfish and we're like, oh, we want you to do this gig. And it's like, not a gig, an event.
Yeah.
We want you to do this event. And it's like, well, you're looking at your business calendar, like, okay, these are what I have available. This is not what I have. I can't squeeze that in, blah, 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 blah. Now, you have your personal life.
Yeah.
That comes with your wife, your kids, your family, cousins, friends, even. Like, just because your personal life, you have a family, doesn't mean you still have a social life.
Right.
Like, you still have a team that you have to commit to and teach or meet up with or whatever. So what does your balance look like?
So prior to being just a host, right? I would have... Not
just the host.
The host.
We're not saying just here.
Of course, what I'm saying, meaning without Acura. Right? I used to have something called Tuesday with Daddy. Okay. So on Tuesdays, my boys know that's their day. So I'm with them all.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Whatsoever. So if you're dying, you won't get me. Everybody knows that. I even built a page on Instagram called Tuesday with Daddy. Oh. So I'll take them out, ice cream, soccer practice, whatever it may be. I would do homework. I mean, I do the same thing during the day too, here and there when I come from work. Right. However, Tuesday, they even sleep with me. They sleep with me because my wife works on Tuesday. We'll do everything together. So that's just taking care of those kids. They know that. So mentally, my father is here. I'm going to be honest. My father wasn't really there like that. Right. He was always working. Right. And there was always a void. So I said to myself, I need to make sure they don't have that void. Right. So the money's always good. But the time with the kids,
you can't get it back.
Priceless. So I took care of that. With the wife, I would say, here's the calendar. Pick a date for date night. Yeah. We play games at the house or dominoes or whatever it may be.
That's something you do.
Sundays, church, together. Family, eating together, things like that. Balance is everything. Yep. Sometimes there were times where I felt like I was losing myself. Bring it back. Yeah. Bring it back. And make sure you take care of home. If you take care of home, everything else will follow. Right. Indeed. Thank you, God. I got that from God.
Yeah, because it's true because some people don't realize how important balance is. You see the goal and you see the money coming in, you see the clients, but it takes a lot. Mentally, to be able to say, for sure, I have to create balance for myself as a business person and as a person who loves their family. Yeah. Because it's easy to get caught. Like if you just have your calendar being booked and busy, you're like, wait, when was the last time we had? Did we have takeout? Right. Like, did I cook? I don't even know when I even did any of that stuff. Yeah. So, I think balance is important. It's also important to teach. Do you teach when you're coaching? Is that something that you incorporate?
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
That's amazing. I actually made a post about that on Facebook recently about bosses teaching, like bosses as entrepreneurs, teaching their colleagues and stuff, things that they realized that they struggled with as when they started off.
Not just the goods. I'm gonna let you know the bad, the good, and ugly.
Because I don't want to go through my bad by myself. Right. So if you already went through it, just tell me what you did and how it affected you, so I can be like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Right. Exactly. So that's actually really dope that you do that because, like you said, money's gonna be there. Yeah. Money's gonna grow. Yeah. There's always gonna be a way to get it, but for sure. You can't get back time. Something I'm missing? Is there something I don't know about you as a host or like professionally, something that I know what drives you already, but is there anything that hurt you during this process? Like that people should understand, like, this is why you need to recognize that I'm human because when life hits, when this hits, you still have to take that mask off, leave it hanging up at that door because your customers, your clients don't want you to be sad and depressed coming on the dance floor like, welcome, this beautiful bride. Like, they don't want that because now everybody's gonna be like, well, dang, you done tarnished the wedding. Now they might not stay together because now you just made it weird. So is there something that other than maybe that you want to tell people, like, understand we're human beings as well?
I mean, they expect, right, for me right now, at this point of my life, they expect greatness. Yeah. So there's nothing really that I can say. I mean, I have to deliver.
Yeah, that's true.
Once I'm hired, I have to deliver. So now I even trying to be better. I come in on a hoverboard now. Because nobody's doing it.
Yeah.
No host is doing that.
I was going to ask you about that.
Oh, yeah?
Thank you for saying that.
But yeah, so it's like...
No, I forgot.
Oh, okay, but there's not really something that I can't make any excuses.
Right.
I can't really... Whatever's going on from my family or in life, whatever it is, once I get in there, I'm a host. I'm the host. Yeah. I have to feed the people what they need.
But is that hard?
It is very hard.
So that's what I want people to understand, how hard it is to be able to know that you were probably like in your car like, I just need to scream. I want to punch my horn. I want to do all this stuff. But you still have to like breathe, splash some water on your face or whatever you have to do. Get on that hoverboard and glide.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. It's very hard.
Because people at that moment forget you're human and they just need you to do your job.
Indeed. We are human. Superhuman though.
If you pinch us, it will hurt.
It hurts.
If you cut us, we will bleed.
Indeed.
But people don't realize that. So like, as fun as he may seem and as much as he threw your table across the room by accident on purpose and did a split. How are you doing these splits in your pants a little bit?
They have.
Oh, okay.
I had at least 3.
So what happens in a case like that?
I usually have one in the car.
A backup
I would run in there. I did one in Texas. Shout out to what was the event? They had the decorator or the event planner had a sewing thing kit. Oh. So I changed. So decorators, event planners have a sewing kit or just have
my friend was talking about that.
God, they sewed me up. However, I just purchased some new pants. I wear black pants just to make it nice and easy. Yeah. Elastic.
Oh, I didn't even know they had that.
It's formal, however, it's elastic. I just bought 3 yesterday, actually.
So you could split all over the face.
All day, every day. Yeah.
So that is it, guys.
Indeed.
So we'd like to thank you guys for listening and hopefully understanding he is human. He has his family. He has his rules for balance that need to be respected and understood. And he loves you guys. Indeed. He loves you guys so much that he created an extra space to have multiple versions of him. But their own.
Their own. Yes, I was going to say that.
They're all great.
Absolutely.
They're all great and they're all excited to work with you and learn and do everything they need to do to make your event a success. So you can like, click, subscribe, and follow, book, keep him busy. Indeed. Because the next 5 years is going to be 1 million and God knows how many of them. So you'll have enough of them are going around, all right? So thank you and have a good day. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button.